Balancing kids' home and building a business is honestly one of the hardest things I have ever tried to do. And if you are a mom with small kids close in age, you know exactly what I am mean. Some days it feels overwhelming. The house needs attention, the kids need attention, and the business you are trying to build also needs attention. But over time, I realized something important. It's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about building a system that work for you. If I talk honestly, balancing everything is hard, especially when you have small kids, your husband goes to work, and most of the day you are managing the home. Some days I feel like there are 10 things happening at the same time, but what started helping me was not trying to control everything. It was building small systems that make life easier. And one of the biggest systems that changed things for me is something called batching. Now, when I say batching, you might wonder what that means. It's basically means doing a similar task together instead of doing them randomly. And honestly, I batch almost everything. Cooking, filming content, editing, planning, sometimes even cleaning. When you group things together, your brain doesn't have to switch tasks constantly. And that saves a lot of energy. For example, instead of filming one video every day, I might film 3 or 4 videos in one session. So the next few days, I don't need to set up the camera again. The same with cooking. I cook multiple meals at once so the next day are easier. Small changes like that make a huge difference. And another thing that helped me a lot is AI tools. And honestly, they became a big support for me. Not because they replace my work, but because they save time. For example, sometimes I use ChatGPT for brainstorming ideas. I use Descript when I edit my videos. And sometimes I use Gemini when I generating photos. These tools don't build the business for me, but they help me move faster when my time is limited. If you want, I can make another video showing exactly how I use each tool. Now let me show you how my week usually looks. Because time management is really important when you are balancing family and work. We all have the same 7 days in a week. The difference is how we use them. I am a morning person, so most of my important work happens in the morning. I usually try to protect 3 to 4 hours of focusing time when I work on the most important tasks. That might be designing product, planning content, or building dream for design. In the afternoon, my focus shifts. That's the time I give mostly to my kids because at the end of the day, they are still my biggest priority. In the evening, I try to prepare for the next day. This might sound small, but preparing the night before makes the next morning much smoother. It removes stress. On the weekends, things look a little different. That's when I focus more on spending time with my kids, meal preparation, batching household tasks, deep cleaning, so the new week starts lighter. And one of the habits that helps me a lot is Sunday night reset. When the kids go to bed, I prepare their school outfits for the week. I also review the next week's calendar. I look at what needs to be added, removed, or adjusted. And when Monday comes, I don't feel lost. I am still learning how to balance everything. Some weeks feeling organized, other weeks feel messy, but having simple systems make a big difference. If I could give one simple piece of advice, it would be this: sleep well, eat as healthy as you can, and try batching your tests. It won't make life perfect, but it will make things much easier when you are balancing kids, business, and life. I'm still building this business step by step, and I am figuring things out as I go. So if you are also trying to build something while raising a family, you are not alone. We are learning together. So if you want to follow the journey and see how Dream for Design grows step by step, you can subscribe and be part of it.